Oh boy, what's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugar, coming at y'all with another video, man. And tonight, I'm going to talk about tonight's college football game. You had the LSU Tigers losing to the number 5 ranked Texas A&M Aggies, 7-20, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. I may not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me, and whenever I get a chance, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. Man, what a flip of the script, yo. Early in this season, yo, the offense was, especially when Miles Brennan was out there, the offense was, pretty much high powered, scoring a lot of points, but the defense couldn't stop anything. Now we at a point where the defense seems like they're actually putting it together and playing some solid football out there, and we just have no clue what we doing on offense. Like, man, quarterback play, yo. TJ Finley was not great tonight, man. I'm really high on him. I believe in him. I think that, he's a future NFL quarterback. I think he can have a really great career at LSU. But he was not good tonight. And he did get a very good butt chewing from Coach O. Max Johnson wasn't great tonight. He put a last little drive together basically when A&M basically was in prevent defense. But he wasn't great tonight. But the two aspects of the game that was really horrible tonight was, first off, the offensive line was terrible. I mean, we cannot run block for nothing. There's no holes out there for our running backs to run through. And every single time, that Texas A&M blitzed, which was darn near every play, especially every passing situation, they always had a free rusher, yo. Like, the offensive line is awful. They're soft. They can't block, particularly number 57. I forget his name. But I just seen him getting knocked all around tonight, thrown to the ground and all that tonight, man. Especially on early in the game, we had a 4th and 1 when we was trying to drive the ball, man, in position to take control of the game, and he just got knocked backwards and knocked on the ground, yo. The offensive line is soft and terrible, man, and it's really an embarrassment. And for coaching, it's like, I mean, at some point, can you help out your quarterback, yo? At some point, can you run some misdirection? Can you run some screens? Can you max protect? Can you do something, man? Instead of leaving the quarterback out there just exposed to constant hitting and constant pressure every time that he goes back and drops back to throw the football, yo. It's very bad, man. Terrence Marshall had a solid game. With the exception of that, the other receivers, didn't really show up. It looked like Butte had a touchdown, but, they say he bobbled it on the way down, and a couple of plays later, we get an interception. Like, we're not using our talent, man. Like, we have a lot of really good skilled players, wide receivers, Eric Gilbert at tight end, and we're not finding ways to get these guys the ball in their hands, man. A shovel pass, something, man, to just, combat, to just cooperate against the blitz. Like, they just lined up and blitzed us all night, and we had absolutely no answer for it. Granted, TJ Finley, Max Johnson, the quarterbacks didn't play great against the blitz, but at the same time, as coaches, you got to do something to adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? To give us opportunities to be successful out there offensively. And that never happened. And, I mean, we got to do something about this offensive line, man. Whether we got to rip into them or whether we got to put younger guys out there or something. But they're not blocking, man. They're not run blocking, and they're not communicating and passing along and picking up the blitz. It was a free rusher every single time, yo, and it's inexcusable, yo. And like I said, defensively, man, we played well. I asked can we keep them to 30 or less? And we held them to 20. Like if you'd have told me before this game we would have hold Texas A&M to 20 points, I'd have been like, hey man, we might win this game. And I mean, shout out to them, man. The only thing, they didn't really get no sacks on Kellen Mond like that. They got like 102. But I mean, with the exception of giving up a couple of good runs, they held stout against the run. They covered the receivers on the back end finally. Flock finally had a good game after he's been terrible all season. Jacoby Stevens was solid out there after he ain't been good all year. Jabril Cox had a good game with the exception of getting 2 interceptions. Besides that, he ain't really made much noise this season. So the defense, both Pelini and the defense played very well tonight, man. I must tip my hat to them and give them credit. But man, offensively, not to take nothing away from Texas A&M. Shout out to them and their defensive coaches. They did a great job of knowing that, of sticking what's working. Knowing that, hey, LSU not gonna pick up this blitz, so guess what? We're gonna continuously blitz them. So you got to give them credit. They're the number 5 team. Though I don't know if they're quite a top 5 team, man. I got my doubts on them. But nevertheless, shout out to them. They got the W, man. And I know they really wanted to get at us for how we've, basically took it to them last season. And, basically every season before that with the exception of the 7 overtime game. But, I mean, it's not looking good right now, man. We got a very young football team. But, I mean, first we couldn't stop nobody, now we can't score. We got to find a way to get some type of offense out there. We could sit there and yell and blame TJ Finley all we want, but at the same time, man, the coaches got to coach better, and especially the offensive line got to go out there and do a better job of giving us a fighting chance by helping us run block and pass protect. So we could be competitive out there offensively, man. Just a very disgraceful performance by the offensive line. Coaches wasn't great, and the freshman quarterbacks were not good tonight, yo. And there you have it. We're a 3-4 team, unranked because of that. Still got Bam at home and at Florida. It could get ugly, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU and NCAA football content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Good night.